Anything about the business, about your daughter, about anything that comes to mind, about, you know, her career, anything that you have an idea. Okay.
Are you ready?
Are we on?
What are some of the steps that she can take in order to promote?
Okay, the first thing is she has her pictures, right?
Right.
And anybody can be a model. You know, if you're short, you're you know, 5'4", you know, we're looking for not runway model Japan type, of course, that's 5'8" and up. So you've got your pictures. She's already had her training. She's got some good stuff that she's learned in my class as well to put on the resume. You got an agent, and the agent does their work. You got to make sure you check your email and your spam because everything is being sent out email. And but most people can be multi-listed if you want. You know, I don't know. I don't recommend it. It just depends on, you know. I always say if you are multi-listed with other agents, make sure if that agent calls you for that job that you say, so-and-so, I'm booked with this job, or I just got this first one. Don't go and say, oh, I like this agent better. Make sure that you always go back to the person that just, you know, called you first for that job. That's really important.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, and also getting her going. How old are you? 7. Well, you want to interview people what did you tell me on camera who you wanted to interview? Rodeo. So she wants to go to the rodeos and interview some people. That's a great opportunity to go and interview the people and how long they've been training, and that's a great segment as well. You know, but I also want to get you to some other people in the business and interview some casting directors. And I have some questions if you didn't get it. I have a reporter's notebook. I'll write some basic questions on it you can kind of go over. Maybe 4 or 5 questions, that's all you have to do.
Now, when they do the recording for you, do they turn in what they wrote down later to you?
Yes. Their first assignment, which is great for parents that are here, because this is, I have this on camera so you won't forget because I'll replay this for you. What they need to do is when they go home, their first assignment is their media IDs. This is really important, okay? They have to have this laminated. They have to have their media IDs with them. And then they're going to do a segment. Hi, my name is Dawn Reese. I'm here in Phoenix, Arizona. Let me show you around. Here I'm at the Young Agency, and we're just doing our reporters workshop. Show us around your city. Like you were talking about trampolines. Who's the one talking about trampolines? Oh, so that was a good idea. She wanted to go to the trampoline place in Phoenix. I said, what a great segment. Send me the information, send me the website. I'll write over and say, we've got a young reporter coming over, and you can show mom, show them bouncing on the, you know, thing. Hi, Dawn Reese show. This is a great place. We're in Phoenix, the concierge segment. So there are fun things that you can keep doing, you know, on that as well.
Okay, so like any activity that we plan on going, contact you?
Exactly. You've got your video camera, get out there, start shooting, and then you'll have your media ID on. If you're at the rodeo, if you're at the state fair, the more you have on camera, it's your documentation of you getting out there. And then you have to upload it to YouTube. If not, you don't know how to do it. You can put it on a disc. I'll give you my address. I will do that for you, and then I'll add some graphics to it and upload it to YouTube. And then take that link for the internet shows that we have as well. When we do our cable shows in Florida, we'll be taking the best of the best. And I'll show you some examples of some of the girls that I've been working with and some of the other people. You know, I had a kid out in New York that took his media ID, and this was the last class I taught, and he just got with the Addams family as Pugsley. And so he's out there, hi, Dawn Reese show and Marvelous Kids, I'm out here in New York, and this is showing us around your state or your city. If you're in California, if you're in another state, let me see who I can interview and get you in the door to interview producers and casting directors, which will help her as well.
Okay, but we take our own camera. You
Right.
don't always send your
No, I have a small crew here. I've got them in Florida. But the main thing is this little video camera that I bought on eBay, which was really cool. It was like $265 something for $65. It has been a godsend because all I can do is just take my SIM card out, put it in my computer, do my movie maker, and upload it, and that's some footage I can use, which is a great little deal. Actually, I think Target has a really good Sony mini webcam that you can just push on the what you shot as well. I think it's under 300. But those are the kind of things that's what I need parents to do, and that's what even the producers and the major stars that I've worked with said, get your video camera, start shooting, and we can use this as a segment. Now, I also want to do this as a documentary for the film festivals. So these are all documentaries from kids that we're doing to hopefully get into the Sundance Film Festival or something. I'm trying to make them learn recording, camera work, and all the things that we've learned in class.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Maybe you see your daughter, your son, maybe not saying anything. Guess what? You are now the reporters. And you are the
She'll
ones
be with us most of the time anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah, so she will be with us.
Exactly. And do some long ones. Do some
want me to do it?
long, yeah.
Hey, but I do have one. I'm sorry. I do have one question though. Like, we went to like Montezu's Island, which is in Phoenix.
Right.
Like, did we just ask their permission to film?
That's a good question on camera.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I didn't ask that question. Go ahead.
Okay.
So ask if you know what I'm saying, you asked the place for permission first.
Like Barcodes Island?
Yeah, we went there to make, they loved it.
Okay, let me tell you, I got a story. And now are we on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hi, I'm back, and this is the inquiry moms want to know at the end of our workshop here in Phoenix. And you had a question about going to places at events like Barcodes Island. It's a great spot. It's a great place. Never wear a skirt. I did that with my grandson.
Big indoor playground.
And there were trees you have to climb, and I didn't know I had an audience below.
Cross ropes and everything.
Never wear a skirt.
No, never.
Anyways,
What did you do at Montezu's Island?
you like Barcodes Island? Yep. Well, it's a fun spot in Arizona, and what you have to do is I have to send a press release out. I have to say, listen, I've got a kid that wants to cover this, and mom, maybe he's not so outgoing. Maybe he can talk a little bit on camera, but then mom's next to you going, hi, we're here at Barcodes Island, and we're going to go show you what this is all about. Let's go interview the owner. And so, but before we do that, I have to send a press release to say, I have a little reporter coming in, can you comp him in? Can you do a story? Some say yes, some say no, some say send it to corporate. So just bear with me, because some things we can't always get into and some things we can. You know, and sometimes a star that we can't interview, guess what? You can't get upset because that star doesn't want to interview. Like we had Jessica Simpson one time. And I was giving that story, we couldn't actually interview her because she was not interviewing with some issues that she's going through. And I really wanted to, but I got to interview her best friend that was her manager, all the band members, how everybody got with her, and that was the coolest thing. Okay, you have any other questions? That's it? Okay, all right. Yay! Okay, you're next.
Oh, okay.
And we are back, and I have another wonderful lady, and actually, you know, we had met when you came in for an audition, and you actually judged the Miss America pageant. Oh, my goodness, you were in the Miss, oh, very cool.
I had students who were contestants in this.
Right, and we were talking, and I think you, and with your daughter and her dance background, and getting you out there and interviewing some of the pageant people that are out there for positive pageantry for pageantlive.com, and she wants to be a dancer, so I want to send her to places that she can go interview. Maybe there's a play that's in town. Maybe there's a show that has the Nutcracker comes into Phoenix. Let me see if they're going to do press. Let me have her go and try to be a reporter to interview the dancers and ask them questions. I'm trying to help the kids with their careers and get them out there. So they have some questions that would motivate them in their life as well. Okay, and then do you have any questions for me? Because this is the end of our workshop.
Yes. I'd like to know how we go about doing that with the children. I mean, do you just take them out there, or do you help us, or what's
Yes, you have me forever. Okay, you
that
have.
good or bad?
It's very good. It's very good. Actually, my name is Dawn, like dishwashing liquid. You know when they say Dawn cuts grease out of your way? Well, I cut the grease out of your way in show business and get you the right way. Good. Okay. The number one thing is the kids need to have are their media IDs. If you didn't get one, parents need one too. You need to put your picture on it, get it laminated, and just get a little hole puncher at Office Depot or so, or Kinko's, and get one of these. You can find them anywhere. Then what you do is I have a media press list that I send out. But I need your help as well as parents to write me a list and say, hey Dawn, there's an event coming in, there's a Nutcracker, there's something I want to go to. All I can do is send out the press release and see if they're interested to say, hey, this would be great. I've done some segments on her as well, giving her name and showing the reporter's badge as well, and the media correspondent, so I can send them out and say, I've got a young reporter, I want out, what are you doing for press? Can we get on your press list? Okay, and there's some events in Denver, you know, that I just got one little girl, she had interviewed 3 movie producers, got 2 parts in movies. She went to a festival, like a local festival. She interviewed all the people in the booths. She had so much fun. So don't just think it's movie producers and casting directors or dancers. Think of something like you said, the rodeo that you want to go to, or Makuna's Island, or the museum. This is a travel part we have on the show. So you can say, hi, Dawn Reese Show, I'm out here, I'm about to go into the Children's Museum. Let me go show you what it's all about. And the Young Agency. There's always something you can do, and it's, you know, there's always things you can do every day as well.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Do you have a question?
You have a question for me? She did some great questions on camera, but I'm here to help guide you. You've got my phone number, my email. I will help you. Just be patient. I have 50 beauty queens all over. but send me your list and I will get back to you, and I'm always answering the phone as well. So you're not going to lose me. You got me however long you want to be a reporter. Until you reach your goal. Right? All right. Yay, good job. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we have... Is it ready? Okay. Can we stop for a minute? Because it's easier to upload it quicker. And just give me an action.
Okay. Action.
Do you like
Up, stop. No, you stay. You say reporting for. Okay.
reporting for a dominant show and out
With the Young Agency. Very important words that they have to learn. Okay, all right, and yes.
Do you have
Interviewing people, it's great because I'm trying to help you as a model and actress to help you get connected to the people, and that's why I started the Dawn Reese Show and the most powerful names in entertainment, to get you to the right people, and so that's what I'm here to do.
Who do you interview?
Oh my gosh, I've interviewed from Larry King, which was very cool, and that was at a parade. Would you believe I was at a Christmas parade and I had my beauty queens and we were in the VIP, and there were some celebrities and they let me in, and because we had our media IDs, so you know that's really important because they know that you're real. And so that was really great. And then Joe Jackson, I went to Michael's house, you know, where the late Michael Jackson, and Joe actually does take my phone calls through friends, and he's in Vegas. And we also have so many stars, Eric Roberts to, oh my gosh, Matthew Underwood from Zoe 101, Shaq and Ludacris, and sports players. There's just so many to name.
Where have you been to interview?
You have to go out and make things happen, and that's what I try to do. Is I try to set some things up. We've got some sports players here that want to interview sports, and we've got, you are the launching area for Phoenix, Arizona, as well as my beauty queen reporters that are out there that are interviewing as well, and they're getting the right footage for me. Bye bye. Thank you. Okay, and what time is it? How are we doing?